What's this? Spartan doing Darkest Dungeon content? Well, actually, yeah, it's because the new free DLC is out. The Butcher's Circus. Let's hop right into it.
The campaign can wait. For now, carnage calls.
Alright, so, I actually have done a little bit of this. I did the tutorial fight, and I did one fight against a random person, so I am not completely in the dark about that. Also, you know what? I'll go over everything that's here. So, you have your banner, which pretty much is just like, it shows up before the match, it doesn't actually do anything. And you can design it based on achievements you've done in-game, like, you know, kill all bosses, kill a shambler, etc, etc. And you unlock more from killing things. One hero kills 4 enemies in a match. Yeah, I did that on my first game. Not the tutorial game, the first actual one. And I'll tell you why. So you can issue challenges. I won't click here because it will display my Steam friends list. And people do not want to fight me on my Steam friends list. A specific friend of mine said, "Oh my god, I love it, but I won the first game, but I got clapped then." And I said, "Yeah, because the first fight is the tutorial." And he's like, "No, no, no, no!" Anyway. So, you have an option for all the heroes you have. Musketeer DLC is free, but there's really no difference between the Musketeer and the Arbalist, so why bother? I was running this lineup before. Now, let me give you a rundown on each of the heroes. But before that, there is a new status effect you need to know, and it's called Daze. What Daze does is, enemies that are dazed always go last. AKA, like, so they did away with the speed mechanic. You'll notice there is no speed. Because on your turn, you get to choose a hero to take their turn. So basically, you can make the Crusader go first, above, like, the Grave Robber or the Plague Doctor or whatever. I don't know where they are in this thing. They should have probably done this, like, alphabetically or something. I don't know. But yes, also a lot of skills have been changed. For example, Divine Grace cures horror, because certain abilities have horror, and stress is actually a viable tactic to take in this. I won one of my games, well, no, not exactly one, but I had a great advantage in one of my games due to the fact that I managed to afflict one of the enemy heroes. So, I just want to highlight a few skills. The Highwayman's Take Aim, aka Tracking Shot, aka now Vendetta. This is like the 5th time this move has been renamed throughout the history of Darkest Dungeon. Now applies -20 dodge at 130% base. That is a lot, considering most skills now only have 100% base, such as Open Vein. Every skill is level 5, by the way, but they redid all the skills, so it doesn't really matter. So, -20 dodge. That is for the entire fight. If you are going up against, like, Houndmaster dodge tanking builds, this is a great insurance, plus his buff still lasts for all of combat. It is amazing. Probably securing the Highwayman as being one of the most stable units in the game. I actually haven't checked out the Hellion. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's quite useless, isn't it? Actually, no, it inflicts stress, so it's probably viable. Now, certain skills have an extra death blow chance. And this is important, because death blow resist is 75 on pretty much everybody, except the Flagellant, who has 80. So, yeah, getting that killing blow can be the difference between an easy victory and, like, a tedious slog, or where your opponent comes back because you didn't manage to kill their Flagellant and he manages to, like, exsanguinate or redeem. Yeah, the Flagellant is still pretty much busted. He has no bleed resist now, though. No, it wasn't Leper, it was, Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is actually really good. He does not stun with Uppercut anymore. He does Daze, though. So it's like, uppercut someone who wants to go back. Come Hither marks. Did it always mark? I'm not sure. I haven't played the more recent updates. But yes, move skills are very important here. Flashbang, dodge, debuff, and it shuffles still, which is still really good. Finish him for plus 50% death blow dealt chance is crazy. This move is, like, the best at killing off enemies, except for maybe one. So, yeah, Abomination now has Riposte. It's odd. Haven't really tried it out myself, but I'll probably do that a bit in the future. Antiquarian is still a complete joke. I mean, Protect Me is... It's a move. I guess it works. Antiquarian's damage got buffed. All damage values have been changed, pretty much, so I will run through them real quick. 7 to 14, 8 to 17, 8 to 13, 7 to 12, 8 to 15, 6 to 11, 6 to 13, 6 to 11, 13 to 24, probably still weaker than most lepers, 10 to 16, 4 to 9, 8 to 14, 7 to 14, 9 to 17, 6 to 11, 4 to... yeah, do that. 6 to 11, 6 to 12. It is pretty average. Also, Guard Dog makes you take less stress, and debuff resist. Which is nice. Guard breaking is also very important in this game. So, let me start off with, you know what? Let me try and show off a stress build. Right, here's a stress build. I'll be going with Plague Doctor in the back, because good old Disorienting Blast's stress is 30. Quite a bit. Dazes, shuffles, pretty much does all you need. Occultist is the stress hero. Applies horror with Abyssal Artillery and Demon's Pull, which are pretty nice. Weakening Curse applies an instant 30 stress, pretty good. Weaken Reconstruction is kind of our heal. It's probably, well, you know, it's a bit stronger, but then again, all healing is stronger in PvP, because healing kind of sucked in the base game. Abomination, he has all the skills, I don't think I need to elaborate. Beast Spile inflicts 12 stress, which is nice, and Slam breaks guards, which is pretty important. And Hellion I'm mostly using for Yorp. I'll try and make it viable right now. Breakthrough, just to try and unshuffle the party if it ever comes to that. You can use... no, you can't use Slam from position 4. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So you get a bunch of trinkets as well. I have duplicates of some of these for some reason. I don't know why. I started off with a whole bunch. I'm guessing that everyone has that, and I'm not a special case, but yeah. So I'd like to point out one trinket right off the bat. The Finisher. Plus 25% death blow dealt chance, and plus 20 accuracy when health, well, versus health below 40%. This is the item you use if you're going for killing blows. On my last build, I used the Shield Breaker with the Finisher, and I would make her go up the front, and then I would use her skill Impale to hit all enemies with the Finisher, which most likely killed every single enemy it hit. Well, it was a 50-50 essentially, but you get the point. Still, not bad. And yes, all these trinkets are free. I would go over every single one of them, but it takes a fair while to. And I've chosen my trinkets. So, oh, bit of lag there. Why is this happening? Oh, never mind. It was just previous lag. Rotting Trophy, extra stress damage dealt, extra blight skill chance, minus blight resist. Nobody's gonna try and blight the Plague Doctor though, so who cares. Pit Fighter's Helm, 20 prot, extra stress dealt. This is a really good item. I'm surprised it gives you right off the bat. Extra accuracy, debuff skill chance, ignore stealth. That's big. Arc of Life, just because the Occultist is the most squishy unit there is, so don't want him to die, and Arc of Life is actually pretty decent. Abomination, Crushed Hemlock, 20 Blight skill chance, on melee, attack hit, Blight, 100% chance. 100% Blight is actually really good. One thing I need to clarify is that dots cannot trigger death blows anymore, so if an enemy is taking like bleed, blight, whatever, they will not die when their turn comes because they just can't die to it anymore. And Carnival Mask, 20 stress dealt, it's fine. Finisher and Eagle Eye Talisman, because Breakthrough will be our way of destroying enemies most likely. Also, getting back to the front of the line. But, let's get into a fight, shall we? Let's go.
The Ringmaster demands a challenger.
And he'll get one. Or she'll, I don't know. And we have a game. Eldor 7 versus me. They stole my design. It's pretty much mine, except it doesn't have the Shambler head on it. Alright. Let's see what I can do. Who goes first? It literally flips a coin at the start. Okay, I'll be going second, I guess. You get extra dodge chance, however. So, that's a thing. So they're running Bleed Hellion, Stun, Man-at-Arms, Bleed. Oh, they're just running a bunch of Bleed.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left.
Why would you use a riposte? What do you think I'm gonna do? Right, stress build, go. Hopefully this works. If the Highwayman does not move forwards, I'll just Abyssal Artillery. Yeah, he's gonna move forwards. Alright. Let us pull the Vestal to the front. That means that the Man-at-Arms can't do shit. He's gonna attack the Abomination, most likely. What you got?
The buffoon is flummoxed.
Nice. I think he just says that before the attack actually goes off. Right, what does my Hellion have? Yop. Alright. I'll try and get the Vestal stress the highest as possible. Everyone knows the Afflicted Healer can't do much. Oh, do you have a melee skill? You have Dazzling Light. Too bad that the good old buddy, the Abomination, has pretty high resistances to that sort of thing. Oh, Beast Spile does damage, so he will riposte.
The reveling throne demands its portion.
Try and get you to not have a turn. Alright, that's the end of round 1. I believe that I will go first this time on this next round. Nope, they go first, okay. I haven't found out what actually causes that. It's okay, I can gate break with what's his name. This doesn't do damage. We'll supply more blinding gas, I guess. Doesn't deal damage, so no riposte for you, buddy. As soon as they get all afflicted, we'll start hammering them. Yeah, he has Iron Swan. Doesn't seem like the smartest move, though. Okay. Let's see. I need a bit more stress for that.
Act now. The reveling throne demands its portion.
Yeah, alright. I'll just keep yelping for now. I probably should have focused on a bit of damage, especially with that guard in place. He's most likely just gonna bleed. Bleeds cannot trigger death blow though, so I'm fine. For now, at least. Alright, time for a heal. 2. I don't know what I expected, honestly. It's just, occultist luck in a nutshell.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Right, oh, this doesn't move him back anymore, or forwards. I swear this used to do something with that. Did it? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm confusing with a different skill. He's gonna keep bleeding him, because he's the weakest link. Ooh, duelist advance. It's not nice. Now, I could leave him up, or I could try and actually heal him. Oh, they have the finisher on that Hellion. Another 2. Well, it keeps him off death's door at least. That's pretty much all that did. If I had to wager a guess, Vestal, stun. Judgment. Alright.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
There is no limitation. Oh no, there is a limitation. 2 uses per battle. Damn it. Oh well. Iron Swan? Really? You're gonna spread out the damage this late? That's not particularly good, considering the fact that your Vestal is about to get afflicted. selfish. I know that virtues do exist, they pretty much ruin the stress thing.
At any cost.
Stress build! You can't do shit back there, you can just defend, that's pretty much it. Alright. Wow, how much debuff resistance the Hellion have? 50%? Oh yeah, it makes sense. Hopefully that Vestal will, well, it's selfish, so... It's probably the worst thing for a healer to get. Nice miss. Yes, distract that one. And here's where the fun really begins. Do I want a weakening cursor unit? No. They are so close to being pretty heavily afflicted. Also, heart attacks do exist. Masochistic, good old buddy there. It's nice.
Injury, find it in no short supply.
I don't know how well this is actually going to work. Hopefully, it is much better than I'm picturing it. Another duelist advance. Isn't there a cooldown on duelist advance? No. It's just still a good move. Okay, you are taking 7 damage, so I'll need to heal you right now.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness.
And by that, I mean I'll need to, like, transform or something.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Break you down. Can still bleed, but he doesn't have a good old point-blank shot on, which is interesting. Come on, Darkest Dungeon servers. Take your time. Can't if it bleeds the front line, so have to run on breakthrough there. Oh yeah, Judgment can hit the front line. Maybe Abomination wasn't the right choice for this party comp. He is kind of, what's the word? Ah, forget it. Oh, it's my turn. Oh, I'm an idiot. Right. There we go, that's what I needed. 30. Good old buddy occultist pulling together when it's actually needed. Surely the light has grander plans for me. Everyone's getting afflicted. Everybody in the club get afflicted. Alright. To the front! Oh, resisted. Damn it. As soon as I get my next turn, I'm trying to shuffle her to the front. She's not particularly useful, actually. Maybe not.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
What? It wasn't a flummox. Wait, why didn't you use that turn 1? Stupidity. Right. To the front. Dazed as well, it's nice. Well, he has to use the man-at-arms now, so... Just gonna use another guard. Oh, come on, really? Goddamn masochistic man-at-arms moving forwards.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
The flame may grant you skill. Alright. Yeah, this'll get him afflicted. There's an achievement called Shouting Match where you... Oh, sorry.
Reeling.
There's an achievement called Shouting Match where you win by hard attacking all the enemies. There's also an achievement for MVP, but it's already happened. So since more than one hero is dazed, they get to choose which one goes. Which is good for them, I guess. Breakthrough? You're gonna spam breakthrough? It's really not the best idea. Alright, he's riposting. It's got negative 30 accuracy though. Right, I'm gonna go for another Demon's Pull. This'll heart attack. Well, eventually it will.
The birthplace of dread.
There we go. So now they're afflicted, heart attacked.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
How does that mean flummoxed? Ancestor, please. What are you on about? I could gate break him. I could start raking.
Well,
That was nice. Good crit. There's that blight from the crushed hemlock. It's not going to do much, but it's something. Alright, his turn. He cannot kill the Plague Doctor very easily. Really? Stop moving forwards. He's actually giving them abilities. Bold of you to want to keep them alive. Oh well. More stress. Selfish. Nice. I believe Selfish gives them a chance to skip their turn, which is good. If the Highwayman skips his turn... I don't know if actually the turn skipping was kept for this expansion, DLC, whatever. Dead. Nice turn.
Act now. The reveling throne demands its portion.
I'm gonna slam him like Ethan Bradbury. Slamming. Right, unbroke guard. They can unbreak their own guards? That's interesting. Well, the Highwayman's stuck in the back row. He's gonna shoot the Plague Doctor, probably. This is why I'm saving my cultist turn for last.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
You can not do anything to the Plague Doctor, so I probably just want to do something else.
Act now. The reveling throne demands its portion.
Why can't I read construction? Oh yeah, I need to hold to activate hero. I'm an idiot. 1! Oh well, it takes him off death's door. I guess that's all that really matters. Plus, I'm at a I'm specifically at a great advantage due to the fact that I am having 4 turns per thing instead of 3. 8. It's nothing. I'm on in a day. Alright. Heart attack time. I could not bear this burden. Now he'll have a chance to kill himself on his own turn, which is nice. I was really hoping to use Beast's Bile or a certain other... No, whatchamacallit. It's not my turn, is it? No. It says up there, and also it's got the timer. So you don't take infinite turns like fucking Fire Emblem.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
I'm only out for myself. Well, that was not the move that you'd want to do there, thankfully. Right, Cultist. Abyssal Artillery. Want to get that Hellion on death's door. Then, I'm gonna break through on the Hellion's turn, hopefully kill them.
Even the boldest gaze.
Oh, surrendered. Yeah, take it.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
That's 1 win for the Spartanator.
A cacophony of bloodthirsty delight. Praise well earned.
And, yeah, you get points for killing enemies.
Word travels. Let it not precede collapse.
Did you get new stuff? Razor Pin, 10 accuracy, 20 bleed skill.
Pleased. Trinkets and trophies are yours to claim.
You already start with one of each of these, but they are pretty good. 10 accuracy, 10 damage, 50% stress relief skills. It's actually really good considering the fact that there are some heavy stress heals. It's just that that last guy wasn't running any of them. Right, well we've done stress, so let's go pure damage now, shall we? Or closest we can get to it. Right, we're ready to take him down. Leper. There's a good old Eagle Eye Talisman and Hunter's Charm. I would equip 2, but you can't. Because the other one is on the Highwayman as well. So, yep. Pit Fighter's Helm for extra prot. Because you don't really need to stack too much damage on the Highwayman. Because he's mostly there to score crits. Bounty Hunter's going to be finishing them with the finisher, plus finish him, which is a 75% death blow dealt chance, which is just instant death if it hits someone. So I'll switch to the Bounty Hunter whenever anyone's on death's door. So, yeah, Leper to secure them on death's door, Bounty Hunter to finish them off. And Vestal is just here to heal mostly. Silver Syringe, and Arc of Life, just so they don't die horribly. Alright. We are ready. Let's go. Round 2. Malatroth. You ready to face me? No walls can hold me. Well, actually, maybe they can. We'll get to that. Man-at-Arms, Occultist, Abomination, Crusader. Interesting choice. There's extra 10% damage while acting first on the Man-at-Arms, but I don't think he can do anything from back there, can he? Oh, he can bellow. Bellow seems pretty good. Holster, extra dodge, less stress taken. Well, this is an anti-stress party, it seems, then. Right. Slap Chop. 29 damage. I feel that that damage counter is a bit not what it should be. I'm gonna make him have to play defensively. He is playing very defensively, however, already, so... Right. I want to stun the Occultist, because the Occultist has infinite healing. The Abomination does not, as we confirmed from last game. So if I can pistol shot the Abomination or deal some good chunk of damage to him, and he doesn't heal on this turn right here, I can probably kill him and get a huge advantage right off the bat. Why would you Manacles the Leper? He's got the highest stun resist. Still stunned, however. Alright. 9. Occultist can't take his turn. Bounty Hunter's gonna absolutely obliterate this Abomination. This is called forward planning. Finish him.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
So, my expertise in gameplay, exactly, surrender. Because I win. Turn 1 victory.
Company of bloodthirsty delight. Praise well earned.
You should have checked my skills and equipment before you did that. So yeah, my expertise is not only for single player. I will find the meta and conquer it as soon as possible. Probably still have gotten nowhere near it. This will be actually the end of this cut, because I probably will play a bit more on my own. I just don't want to drag this video out too long, because it will take more time rendering and blah 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 blah. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have a Discord if you want to try and challenge me for fun, or some other reason like that. I don't know. It was originally a Darkest Dungeon server, but now it's just a multitude of games. We mostly play Terraria now, because of the new update. Blah 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 blah. Enjoy, subscribe. I don't know. I may be streaming this later on tonight, my time. So yeah, check that out. It may happen. That's it. Goodbye.